Hello and welcome back to Concert Critiques in Cars with Emily. Tonight's show was the Get Up Kids, although I secretly went for the Racquet Club. So it was at the 9:30 Club. It was the Get Up Kids headlining, Racquet Club, and then Ageist opened. So getting there, obviously this is just like on repeat, a record on repeat. I've been there multiple times, know where the free parking is. It was pretty easy to get in because it was a Sunday, so there wasn't a lot of traffic, which was really nice. And I definitely go a slower way because it's a way that I know and am comfortable with, so I really should learn like the faster way that's like super easy, but whatever. I also don't actually go to the 9:30 Club, like GPS wise, that's not my destination. So the quicker way would actually take me like straight to the 9:30 Club, and then I am kind of lost on the streets, but to get to my parking. So technically I think I go a way that's pretty comparable, but anyway, so let's get into the show. Ageist opened up. They were okay. Definitely like a heavier, they were garage bandy, that's how I describe them. I feel like a lot of it was just like not very unique musically, and then especially not lyrically. Like the lyrics were pretty unimpressive. There were a couple really good songs that I liked the music to, and then all of a sudden it was like the singer would start, it wasn't even really singing, it was more like yelling, and it just ruined it for me. So I mean, they were okay, definitely a disappointing start, especially knowing the type of music that Racquet Club is. I was like really expecting maybe something in that same genre, but it definitely was not. So that was a little disappointing. Didn't look them up beforehand at all, so I had no idea what to expect. But definitely not my favorite opener. They were okay. I mean, the bassist was the one who was kind of like the front man, even though he wasn't the singer. He was the one who was talking in between songs and stuff, and he was really cute and funny. And the drummer, who apparently wrote the set list, like played a little prank on him, so that was kind of cool. So I liked their interactions with the crowd, and there were not a lot of people in the crowd when they played, so the fact that they were energetic and stuff I definitely appreciate, but just musically they were not my style. Again, I liked a couple other songs, but I probably not enough to actually check them out. I mean, I do want to listen to them to see what they're not like live, but so not live, I want to see what they're like when they're not live, but overall they were a little disappointing. Then the Racquet Club played, and they are just such a wonderful band that I really love seeing. And if you don't know who the Racquet Club is, they are originally at least two of the members. I don't know about the other ones, but the lead singer and the drummer are from a band called The Jealous Sound, and then they went on to Knapsack, which is I think a little bit bigger than The Jealous Sound. But I love The Jealous Sound. It's like one of my all-time favorite albums that they put out, and it's just incredible, and I love it, and it is just wonderful. So let me go back a little bit. Right before the Ageist went on, the drummer of, thinking about driving right now. I need to focus. The drummer of Racquet Club was like walking around the top floor, and I was on the balcony because that's what I love, being a balcony girl. But he was walking around, and I was like, oh my god, that's the drummer from Racquet Club, guys. It's the drummer. I was like so fangirling, and it was awesome. So he like came to stand next to me randomly as they started playing, so that was pretty cool. Unfortunately, Ageist music didn't make that moment any sweeter or better, but yeah, so that was awesome. And then like 3 songs in, he left to go get ready. So then they started playing, and it was awesome. And I mean, I love their songs. I again love the Jealous Sound songs more, but they did a really nice job. Actually, like 3 or 4 songs in, the drummer's one of the cymbals broke, so he had to like get it fixed. So they had to pause for a little bit, and the lead singer Blair, he kind of didn't really know what to do at first. But then eventually he asked the crowd, he's like, so like, how are you guys doing? He's like, anything like big happened to anyone, like anything positive. So I shouted that I recently got engaged, which I did. But he didn't hear me. He heard someone else in the crowd who said that he got a raise. So their banter back and forth was actually really funny. And it was really cool. So that was a good save after like a little bit of awkwardness because we weren't really sure what to do. I think they really didn't know what was wrong with the instrument, the cymbal part. So, but they fixed it and then they kept playing. I think they eliminated one of their songs. I saw the lead singer kind of go over to the other band members and kind of go like this with his hand, so I'm assuming he meant like skip the next one. But they ended with White Knuckles, which is such a good song to end with, and it's just such like an upbeat, like dancey song. So it was really good. I really liked their portion of the set. Their sound was really good. You could hear the lead singer even when all the instruments were playing, so they did a really nice job. And I mean, yeah, I'm a little biased and I knew a lot of the words to a lot of the songs, so that definitely helps me enjoy it more than not. But I thought they did a really nice job. I really enjoyed their set, and it's always good to see them, and pretty much every time they're in the area I try and go see them, so I really liked that part of the show. Then the Get Up Kids went on and they were awesome. They opened with like 3 really strong songs. One was, the first one was definitely an old one. The whole crowd was kind of like bouncing around to it, so you could tell that they knew it. And then the next one was a new one, but it was still really good and people were still like pretty excited. And then the third one was like a super old one that everyone was really, really excited about. So I thought they did a really nice job with incorporating the old stuff and then the new stuff and then the old stuff again. And it was really a good, like solid way to start their set. Then in the middle there were a couple songs that I kind of zoned out during, I wasn't super interested in, but really for the most part they played really upbeat songs, and even the songs that weren't super upbeat I really liked and enjoyed the lyrics too, so they had a really good set. The only thing is, of course, this is a 3-band show, so you have like 3 options, right, to make it end at a decent time. You can either eliminate the opening band, or you can just have a shorter set as the headlining band, or you could have the show start a half hour earlier. So instead of giving people an hour to get there, you only give them a half hour. So doors are at 7, show starts at 7:30. This show, doors were at 7 and the concert started at 8. The first band played for a half hour, which is normal. And then the second band played for 45 minutes, which is normal. But of course, then the last band, the Get Up Kids, they got off stage at about an hour and we'll say like an hour and 5 minutes after they went on, which again is like totally normal. But then they had a 4-song encore, which was great, and the songs were really good, but I was ready to go. And to not leave until 11:20 is really hard. And also it's a Sunday night, so you know New Music Mart is on DC 101, and that's all I wanted to listen to. And now I'm doing this, so I'm, still not listening to New Music Mart. But no, that's really less of a problem. Also, they played Nico and the Niners from 21 Pilots, so I missed that on the radio. Come on, guys. Anyway, overall, it was a pretty good show. Again, the opener wasn't my favorite. I really loved Racquet Club and wish that they were the headliner, but they weren't. And then Get Up Kids was great. I really had a good time. I just wish they either would have shortened their set, started a half hour earlier, or eliminated the opening band. So overall, I'm going to give this show I'm going to give it a 7.5. Again, really good show. I didn't know any Get Up Kids songs, and they really impressed me, so that was awesome. But just the lateness of the show and the opening band was really not good. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. If you were there, that's awesome. I would love to hear what you thought. If you weren't there, but you know any of the bands or got into the bands because you heard or saw this video, please let me know. I'm super interested to hear. Comment, subscribe, like. Yeah, love your feedback, and I will see you guys next time for Kerfuffle. Super excited about that. But yeah, all right guys, see you later.